Good afternoon. Today we're doing an SEO audit of HodgesLandscapingSolutions.com. Howdy, my name is Kiram from Clear Imaging, and I've been doing SEO, search engine optimization, since all the way back in 2003. I'm conducting this SEO audit for you today because I want you to learn and gain from my knowledge so you can better grow your business. The goal of this audit is to 1. Find areas of improvement on the website, and 2. Provide you with sound advice and the right solutions. I just want to make it very clear, so just a brief 10-minute SEO audit. We will not have time to cover every point as there are over 200 things that Google looks at, but we will go over the major ones that stick out so we can make changes. Okay, let's start right in. Here we are on the homepage. Let's talk about SEO. First thing I like to look at is the amount of text. You're doing pretty darn good on your homepage as far as amount of text goes. Long story short, you need 500 words plus if you want to dominate. When Google's comparing your website to your competitors, one of the factors it uses is amount of quality text. If they have more than you, then they can rank higher than you. For instance, if you have one page about landscape lighting and your competition has 10 pages, each with 500 words, they're probably going to get higher in Google than you. So long story short, let's get 500 words on every page, including the home page. Now, let's just get a sense of how much text is on the site. So I'm going to open up some of your service pages here. And the whole thing that I'm looking at is text. When I say content, I mean text. Words, wordage. That's what really Google is looking for when it's weighing your website. The more you have, the better. You can never have too much text. You can always have too little. You can have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, even 5,000 words on a page. The more, the better, actually. The more authority that page has. So this page has, maybe 350. Same story over here, maybe 400 and a bit. Over here, landscape maintenance, 400-ish. Landscape lighting, about almost 400 on that one. Commercial lighting, almost 400. All in all, pretty good. We see the pattern here, right? All these pages have a pretty good amount to start with, nearly 400. All right, and then that's the idea. So we get the idea. Pages are good. Now I see we have a reviews page, empty. Let's go ahead and get that filled up. It's going to help your SEO because you're adding unique text to the website, which has your keywords, and it's going to build trust with the prospect. Gallery, let's go ahead and get some fresh photos added and keep adding them every time you do a job. Just add 2. You don't need to add 50. And that way Google can see you're working on the website, it's staying fresh, and you're updating it regularly with new photos. For social media, there's no links right now, so it's not going anywhere. I also did look on Facebook. I couldn't find your business unless it's under something else. So go ahead and get your accounts added and created. You definitely need to have your social media accounts created. It's good PR. If you don't have them, people think there's something wrong with your business. So you've got to get on them and get active. Other points to talk about, we got the socials. Got some tests over here. Great score over on Google page speed. Of course, it is a Clear Imaging website. Site is mobile friendly, of course. These are all important SEO points. Slow sites do get penalized. Non-mobile friendly sites get penalized. No broken links, good. So if your site had links, you would get a little penalization. Site is looking pretty good. Let's come over here to articles. We've got an article section with 3 articles. That's great. They probably have around 400 words on them-ish. Great. So I want to tell you a little bit more. So out of the box, your website's in good shape out of the box. But good shape doesn't mean you're going to dominate. That requires continued work. Think of SEO as you and everybody else trying to climb to the mountain. But the mountain no one ever gets to the summit, right? It's you and all the competitors trying to get to the top in Google and stay there. It's very easy to get unseated, and Google doesn't put you at the top if you're doing nothing. It puts those at the top that are creating the most content, typically. All right, it's kind of an oversimplification, but if you want to get to the top and stay at the top in Google, you need to create more content than your competitors. So what does that mean? Well, are they making a page a month? Then you should make 2 a month. If they're making 2 a month, you should make 3. one every week. Whatever it is, you need to outdo them and dominate. So that is a strategy for a small business such as yourself. Go ahead and use the article section, and this is where all of your content will live. New pages, right? You're not going to keep adding service pages because that's confusing. You have one page per service. But then for future content, your weekly or your monthly, it's going to go in articles, and that's where it's going to live. And that's where you're going to show Google, hey, I'm not a 10-page website. I'm an authority in this area. I have dozens of pages, and you should put me at the top because I have more content than anyone else in my area. That's the strategy. So go ahead and do that. One thing you can do, since you are in landscaping, you can go ahead and take some of your juicier projects like retaining walls, hardscaping, not so much lawn care, but fire pits, outdoor kitchen. Turn these into articles. Just document what's going on each day on the job site. 1, 2, 3. The setup, what you need, everything, materials, manpower, the description of the job, the day by day, each action you're taking, and then a testimonial at the end. No thinking, zero thinking, just documenting, just typing up what's going on the job today. And lo and behold, you're going to have hundreds of words written, and it'll all be free. And you can come down and make a page in your website. Didn't cost you anything, but it does require discipline and continued attention. So that's a free strategy that I'd like to tell you about. Another one is, of course, you could hire Clear Imaging to create the content for you. That's another way. If you can't be bothered and you want to just delegate that out, which I do understand. Either way, if you want to dominate, you've got to add more content to the website and continuously add content. It's not something like 5 pages a year. That's not going to help you dominate. So if you want to dominate, you need to do more than that. Now, another thing I want to check. By the way, I am over in Clearwater, Florida. So hello to my fellow Floridian over in Holly Hill. How y'all doing? I've been down here since 1997, came down from Montreal, Quebec, and I don't have a whole lot of Canadian accent left. So here you are in Google. We only have 2 reviews. So this is an issue. You want to get a lot of Google reviews. You want to get up into the triple digits, into 100 as soon as you can. The prospects are researching you before they commit. They want to look at everybody else, and they want to see, okay, who should I go with? People are going to feel safest with the guy that has the most reviews. And it's just human nature. You might even be a better company, but it's just human nature. Millennials, Gen X, baby boomers, everyone is doing their research before they commit, and they want to go with the guy that has the most reviews because it just feels safe. So go ahead and get those reviews. Reach out to your past customers and email them, text them. If you want some help with that, we do have a service where we reach out to them for you. But in 2021, you got to double down and get those reviews. It's going to be very important for your rank in Google Maps. All right, the more reviews you get, the more higher you're going to rank in Google Maps. That's a bit of an oversimplification, but generally that's true. And then the more reviews you have, the more leads you're going to get because people will feel they can trust you, and you'll be a magnet for the leads. So keep that in mind. By the way, this is your website, .com/webstat. Here's some monthly visits. Anything over 2,000 is considered pretty good. So this tool is also counting returning visitors, so this number would be actually a bit lower. We recommend signing up with Google Analytics, which is much more comprehensive, and it's free. Coming back over here, if you want to get these visits moved up, I definitely recommend investing in SEO and marketing in general so your website can get boosted. So let's come back to the home page here. That just about does it. This is us, of course, clearimaging.com. As I said, it's just a brief 10-minute SEO audit. We can't cover every point, as there are over 200 things that Google looks at, but we did go over enough of the major ones so you can get your site rocking and rolling and moving up in the search results. And if you've been watching this and you've been thinking, I don't have time for this, I want these guys to do it for me. then we can certainly help you with that. We've been helping small business owners get their websites moving on Google since 2004. And we only employ 100% ethical SEO techniques. Everything is white hat, which means following the rules. So we do offer advanced SEO services that can dramatically increase your rank in Google. So please speak to your account manager about that, or come on down to contact us and fill out a form. So if you had any questions about today's audit here, anything I touched on that you want me to expand on, if you want some more strategies, I would love to give you some more knowledge to my fellow Floridians. So don't be shy, just go ahead and reach out, and I'd be happy to do that. All right, so until then, thank you very much, and take care.